Hello, welcome to my channel. I am the Tarot. This is the Sagittarius June timeless reading. This is a monthly reading for June. 9 cards read. Come on up there, thank you. Again, Sagittarius June timeless monthly 9 cards read reading. Doing my shuffles here. Any questions, please feel free to private message, leave a comment. Bookings are over on Facebook. I post to YouTube first and then share accordingly. Trying some things out, see how they work. Sag. 9 cards spread for the month of June. Timeless June Sagittarius reading. Sagittarius, your energy came up in Libra, I believe it was. So there could be some messages over there for you. It also came up in, it's one more. Was it Scorpio? It might have been Scorpio. But I also feel like there was another one. It was one of the readings before that. But yes, bookings are on Facebook. So you can do 30 minutes, $25, an hour. Reading is $50. Again, book over on Facebook. When you make the appointment, before I confirm the appointment, payment is due. Sagittarius, June timeless. Starting off in your past, the Hierophant Sag. 5 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. High Priestess is at the bottom. Here in your most recent past, Sagittarius, you guys definitely had a lack of faith. In yourself, in others, in your situation, in your workplace. You just were not believing any of this good old hype. Move you over a little bit. With that being said, Sag, you guys just maybe some more. That's better. I don't know why. We will get some clarification in a few once I pull the other 6 cards for the main read. But you had a lack of faith. You just were not believing. You were allowing your fears to dictate your life instead of embracing them and moving forward. Yeah, you have the 2 of Wands underneath the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles underneath the 2 of Wands. What would that other option be? Hangman, seeing something from a different point of view. Yeah. The reason I feel like you had a lack of faith is because you have the 5 of Pentacles. Well, it is here. But you also have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands talks about conflict. But it talks about the type of conflict that you can resolve yourself. Like, you are the key to where it is you and 4 other people, and there's some type of conflict. You each have a wand in your hand, and you're using these wands against one another instead of using these wands as a collective. But usually when it comes up in your reading, it says that you, Sagittarius, we're talking about you at this moment, have the power to get the 5 of you on the same accord and to use your wands to help each other out instead of against one another. Then you have the 5 of Pentacles here, which talks about being left out on the cold, not being a part of something, not being reciprocated on things. You lost money, you lost time, you lost. I also want to feel like you lost yourself. I also feel like you lost yourself. This retrograde has really been kicking my butt with my words. I also feel like you lost yourself. Whatever this conflict was that now has you out in the cold, that you could have resolved, by the way, now has left you out in the cold, and you just, because you had a lack of faith from the beginning, you allowed your fears, again with this High Priestess underneath, to dictate the outcome here. So let's see what your present energy is. Knight of Cups. You are working hard at getting your emotions in order, in check, not allowing them to lead you astray. The Empress, nurturing, motherhood. 6 of Cups. So I feel like Knight of Wands is at the bottom. I feel like this could, Sagittarius, be that these emotions are in order because there's news of childbirth. You could be nurturing yourself, healing yourself, and this 6 of Cups here could be referring to your inner child, some healing that you need to deal with from the past, something along those lines. But you have the Knight of Wands here underneath, talking about your present energy. So for me, that's more saying you have inspiration, you have passion, you have creativity coming through, very hot, very heavy, very fast pace. Some of you could also be moving. The Knight of Wands does depict moving from, one home to another. So you could be moving from your apartment to another apartment, from your house to another house, from an apartment to a house, from a house to an apartment, something of that nature. You could be moving across town to another city, to another state, across the country. But you got some really good energy here in your present in relations to this Knight of Cups coming in, working on yourself, working on your emotions, having them to not dictate the outcomes of your projects, of your day-to-day life. This Empress, again, could definitely be you nurturing yourself, healing yourself. Could be, baby is on the way. There could be other children, could be multiple children, twins, triplets, something of that nature. But childhood definitely plays a part in your present energy, especially with this Knight of Wands. You have the Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands. It says water and fire coming together. They're literally facing one another. So they are, it's meeting up. And I really feel like it meets up with these two. Again, motherhood, birthing something, nurturing something, and then you have literally the card of childhood, nostalgia, things of that nature. So, yeah. You have the 9 of Pentacles underneath the Knight of Wands. What's next? And the Page of Cups is here as well. There's definitely some healing coming through, some emotions getting into check. Let's see what your future holds. Again, with these readings, take what resonates. Don't pay attention to what doesn't. Always check your rising, your moon, your sun, your Venus. Eight of Cups. You went from the 6 to the 8. Or you'll be going from the 6 to the 8 with the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom, which is really, really good. King of Cups. Yeah, you graduated. You completed the work, or you're going to complete the work. Those emotions will be in check. 7 of Wands. So here's the funny thing about this. Again, 6 of Pentacles is at the bottom. The funny thing about this is you have the 8 of Cups here. The 8 of Cups talks about, you know that this is what you have. You know that this is where you are, but you know this is not where you need to be because you know that there's something greater out there for you. Cool, no problem. Coming to this realization, you come into your own, which ironically, you are a fire sign, Sagittarius, but your emotions are definitely something that you are working on here this month in June. Understand, or whenever it is that you watch this video, because again, it is timeless, understand when you come to this realization of this 8 of Cups, your emotions get in check. Everything is how it's supposed to be. King of Cups, that is you. That's what you're embodying. And then you come to this 7 of Wands. It's more conflict, how it was with the 5 of Wands, but now what this is you've again graduated, you've moved up. 5 of Wands, you were trying to get everyone to come together. Maybe you couldn't, maybe you didn't try, whatever. On the 7 of Wands, you're not worried about everyone coming together. What you are doing is you are defending the fact that where you are is not where you want to be, not where you need to be. This puts you in an emotionally stable and sound position. And you're defending the fact that you are going on. You're moving into this energy, and currently where you are, you cannot move into that energy. You have to leave where you are in order to claim this King of Cups energy. Especially being that we have the 6 of Pentacles underneath. This talks about balance. It talks about abundance as well. Being in a position where if you had someone who came and was like, you know, I needed to borrow some money, you're not hurting, you're not struggling, you could let them borrow it, but you don't necessarily have to. You're in a position to give if need be. The scales are here, so, you know, justice is on your side. But again, you are balanced and you are good financially. Also spiritually, because Pentacles talks about spirituality and money, which ironically is up here with your past with the Hierophant and the 5 of Pentacles. So again, upgrading 5 of Pentacles to the 6. Hermit is underneath with the Ace of Pentacles. That was one there. So understand that, you know, this balance that comes in, it brings in more money, brings in more spirituality, more faith, the faith that you didn't have in the past. But you're also going to be very reclusive. You're going to be in hermit mode. You're going to be away. You're not going to pop out. Again, you should be walking away from what is not serving you, what is not there for your highest good. Nope. Looks like this. So understand that you have some work to do, but the more that you commit to it, the easier it shall be. feel like I don't need to clarify this past energy. To me, it just makes sense. Yeah, faith. It was a loss of faith. We'll take it. You didn't have faith. You did not believe. So let's move forward. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. It's unexpected. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Gratitude. Now give me the Empress. Realization. I feel like for the majority of you Sagittarius, this present energy that's coming in, you are going to get hit with the fact that somebody is pregnant. You could be pregnant. Guys, you could have been dealing with someone and now she is pregnant and you're now trying to figure out what is the best option. It helps you because you come into this Knight of Cups energy. And then that's when you realize, like, boom, okay, you're getting hit with this news of pregnancy or someone being pregnant. She could have already had the child, and you're just, like, now finding out for some of the guys. Some of the females, you could have already had the child, and you're just now letting the father know. I think that's what this Eight of Cups is about. Let's... Yeah, protection. I'll take you. Resistance. Abundance. So, Sag. This is where we are. Female Sagittarius is pregnancy, or you had a child, the father didn't know. If you're pregnant, you're going to let them know. If you had the child, you're now letting them know. Moving forward, there's going to be a move. Either the father doesn't live where you are. Like, it could have been that, you know, like, he moves away. So either you're going to move to where he is, or he's going to move back. That's where protection comes in. I feel like what this is saying is him taking this step, or even you taking this step to try to make this work, raising a kid. It's giving you the protection that you need. The other half of this child is going along with it, whether it's the father or, again, if you're the father and it's the mother, like, the other half is going along with it. The protection that you need in this situation is there. Like, yes, I'll move to you or you move to me, whatever. The protection is there. The resistance that is here is coming from being in this King of Cups. And what this resistance is, it's the resistance of acting on emotions. It's basically saying, instead of you reacting to the situation, you are finding a way to actually work through the situation and come up with a game plan that's best for you, that's best for the other parent involved, and that's best for the child utmost. Coming to this conclusion, coming into this energy, you then again have to defend against a lot of people your decision to make this move, but ultimately there is abundance waiting for you with this move. Now, hear me out. For those of you who are not expecting or have had a child, this is either about a relationship or it is about work. You are trying to build something with someone, they got a job offer somewhere else. you try to move with them, or they got a job somewhere else and you know, they move with you, whatever it is. It's something of that nature. But again, the protection is here that you want to know, like, yes, I want to continue this with you. Will you come with me? Or, you know, I want to continue this with you. I will go with you. Something of that nature. Again, the resistance, not allowing the emotions to dictate what takes place, thinking it through, communicating, having conversations about the actual game plan or what it is you guys want to do, and then understanding that, you know, defending your decision against family members, friends, whomever, ultimately abundance is there. This is pretty deep, Sagittarius, but you guys have the tools to see this through. You know, you're no longer not, you know, believing that, you know, faith is not on your side. You have faith again. Again, it's this unexpected energy, but just go with it. Be rational is the only thing that I can think of to say to you guys, which is actually going to be the title of this video. Be rational, Sagittarius. This month, you need to be very rational. All right, that is it for me with you guys. This is your June monthly timeless. This was a 9-card spread. Again, head over to Facebook for any bookings. Again, private message me. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Let's talk about it. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, Sag.